My name is Carolyn Stevenson. I'm 27 years old. I'm a single mom, and I live down the street full-time as a manager in training. I work for corporate McDonald's of Belleville, and I'm there 40 hours out of every week. Um, well, what got me to this point started about 7 years ago when I got pregnant with my daughter. I was on county welfare. I received TRA. I got cash benefits, all the good stuff, and I moved into a small apartment on Smith Street. It wasn't the best that was available, but it was better than the streets. It was better than my daughter being in the system and breaking up the little bit of family I had. The rent was $7.75. I paid a portion of the rent out of my cash benefits. I received food stamps, and it was hard because I only had like $112 and a brand new baby. How was I going to take care of everything that I needed to in a whole month? So I said, okay, I'm going to get a job. I couldn't do much, so I found a job. It paid minimum wage. It was about 5 to 15. I was bringing in a little bit more than what my rent was, and next thing I know, TRA gone, food stamps gone, cash gone. They said I couldn't work a full-time job and still receive benefits from the state. But at 5:15, what are you getting by? So I was just like, you know what? Pack it up, go to mom's house. She wasn't working. She's older. She couldn't help, but she helped. I stayed in family houses, friends' extra rooms, shelters, everything, all while, my daughter was with my mother. She was taking care of her. She had to play mommy. So this went on for a while. We had our good times, our rough times, but then we get to last year. Economy goes down the toilet. My job gets real messed up. It was a do-or-die situation. So I went back to my mother's. I couldn't stay there for long, so I grabbed up the newspaper, started scouring, calling everywhere I could. I called every county, Section 8, low-income housing, everything. You name it, I called it. What city? I called it. What county? Called it. Everybody's no, we don't have any room, we don't have any vacancies, we have a freezing list. You can get on the waiting list, it'll be about 2 years, but we don't have anything right now. And I felt discouraged. Everybody else wanted TRA, Section 8. Do you have it? Can I have it? They really didn't want a working person. They said that was considered a risk. I didn't know that having a job and trying to be productive was a bad thing. I thought, that's what I was raised to do. When I was in school, they asked me, what did you want to be? I sure didn't want to say somebody dependent on the state for aid. I wanted to be a lawyer, actually. So I was like basically at the end of my rope. I didn't know what else to do, and then somebody said, hey, why don't you try Tri-City? So I did. I called, came to see the apartment. I loved it. It's beautiful. My utilities are included. My rent is only $700. That was hard to find alone, because a lot of places they charge a lot and don't offer much. I have a backyard. I don't have to take my child all the way across town to go to the park. She wants to go outside and play with her bubbles. She can go right outside. I can stand in the kitchen and watch her. I didn't think that was going to happen unless I moved. But this is all I know. I've traveled. I've been to a lot of places. I've seen a lot of things, but Jersey is my home. It's where I went to school at. My mom lives at. Well, my grandmother's buried at. I couldn't just leave. So, to tell the truth, and to make a long story short, I really don't know where I would be if it wasn't for Tri-City. I got emotional, writing it, because it's the truth. I don't know. I don't know where my daughter would be. I don't know if I would be able to ever take her back to school or anything, because it's hard, and it's going to be hard. It's going to always be hard, but at least I know I can stay. I'm still here. I still have my daughter. So, if nothing else, Tri-City gave me more than just a home. I got me back. I'm happy.